Hammers and saws worked at a feverish pace outside his palace. Every day it was the same. The workers would begin at dawn and work until dusk, and then when it became too dark, they toiled by the light of candles. Each man was paid more than enough to ensure the task was done correctly, but with expeditiousness, for there was little time left for an ancient man to embark upon his holy crusade. Doge Enrico Dandolo of Venice felt for the table at his side, reaching for his wine. His fingertips tapped gently, and, unable to find his cup, he turned over his shoulder. "Marco, more wine, and any news of lords taking up the cross? Read me the message from Boniface once more." In the darkness that was his world, every remaining sense was sharpened in the night of blindness. He used his nose almost like a dog, his fingertips allowing him to see through touch. His memory and meticulous cadence allowed him to move freely around his personal quarters, but it was his hearing that had adapted the fastest. As a younger man, he could hear a whisper from across the room. He could detect a man's hidden meaning in the minor, unnoticeable inflections of his voice. Inflections that the man might not even know he held. Lies that the man told himself. Now, the Doge could find the granule of hesitation in a lie. The faint moan of pleasure in a woman's voice when she was aroused by her companion's conversation. The quiet crackle of a smile. Even as a man over 90 years of age, his ears still saw everything around him, including the slightest ruffle of an intruder's robes. "A man who has lived a worthy life is not afraid to die," Dandolo said. He didn't bother reaching for the small knife on his belt. A keen mind was far deadlier than a blade. "But I am curious as to why a man would sneak into my chambers to seek audience." His nose twitched. The intruder was not of the sea, like many from his city. "You do not smell of the poor men who fish the rivers and the sea." "I am not one of these men." There was an accent the man wished to hide, but it lay visible somewhere on his tongue. "Then a trader from the Levant, seeking audience without waiting." "I am not one of these men."